Hello, welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing great. Thank you for supporting the channel so far. My name is Rini Rose for those of you who are new. And if you would like to know more about me and my channel, just go to the channel description. Okay, so today it's a very small topic, yet important. I'm going to differentiate between has been, have been, and had been. As I always tell you, it's not a good methodology to learn grammar separately out of the context. And we have been used to this particular methodology where we study grammar from grammar books, worksheets, and that too we take examples separately. Suppose you're studying a particular section of the grammar of a particular language. What we do is we solve a lot of worksheets and we feel we know everything. Yes, it's very easy to distinguish between the different parts of grammar. You know what is a noun, you know what is past perfect, you know what is perfect tense, present continuous, and all that. But when you speak, it's not a good way to structure your sentences depending on this. That is, when you speak, you cannot say, now I'm going to use a noun, then I'm going to use past perfect, then a verb. It's not possible. Speaking should be spontaneous, just like writing. So there are different ways in which we equip ourselves with the tools of language, right? So I am going to differentiate has been, have been, and had been using a particular context. That is, after differentiating, after giving you the details, I'll give you a situation also so that you can understand it better. It's good to comprehend with all these concepts through examples, through daily life examples. But let me try to do it in a different way so that you can understand the difference. I'm so happy that a lot of YouTubers are taking language, many languages, very seriously, because learning language is really a skill, and many people do not have the passion, the interest, even the interest to develop it. Okay, so now coming to have been and has been. I'm going to take this particular context. I told you from the context we have to learn. And one more thing that I would like to remind you is fluency is not something that comes within a day or a month. Okay, our brain is organic. So even after 20 years, or if you take people 200 years back, people who lived 200 years ago, the brain was the same. It's made of flesh and blood. It's organic and it expands only when you train and when you mold and when you try to imbibe a lot of things through learning, reading, experiences, exposure, and all that. So it's not that after 20 years, human beings will have a different version, 2.0, 3.0, like the electronic gadgets. Okay, so it's organic. The more you try to expose yourself to learning, the more your brain develops. So that is a simple trick. The same thing happens with language. Definitely learning language is a skill. So are you ready? Let me begin with the example. So first, I'm going to just share the details about has been, okay, and have been. So has been is used with he, she, it, right? But have been is used with you, I, we, they. I know that you are aware of all these things, but let's understand it better and comprehend it better through examples. Now, coming to a particular context, that is English classes, can we choose English classes, learning English together? So I'm going to use has been. It has been a long time since we started learning English. It's quite fun. And I've got two classmates, Michael and Margareta. She has been learning English with me for the past 2 years. So is the case with Michael. He has been learning English with me for the past 2 years. So here you're taking a context where you're learning English together and you're so happy about it. So this is used, has been is used with he, she, and it. Of course, there are exceptions. Okay, I'm just giving you the general idea. Now, what is has been? It is present perfect tense. And you need to understand that when you use has been, it means that the action has been going on for a long time and it hasn't ended. It's still going on. That is the kind of idea you get. It has been going on. So we all are learning English. We have, it's like it has been going on for a long time. That is the meaning. Now, coming to have been, when do we use that? You, I, they, you have been, I have been, they have been, we have been. That is when you use have been. So let's take a context here. All right. So I have been creating YouTube videos for all the English learners, and you have been supporting me through this journey. So, when you start learning from my videos, it means that you like the content and you start sharing it with a lot of people. So, they have been with us throughout the journey. So, did you see the way I used have been? So, you, I, we, they. It's a context. Okay. So, nothing different. It's the same thing. But when you start using the different types of tenses, with a particular context, you understand it better. It's not enough that you just understand. You need to practice it also. Now, taking a context, taking a topic, and then using everything together helps you to have a firmer grip on the language. Okay, now stay with me. I'm going to show you an illustration. It's going to be a video. So now I have given you the different types. All right, so now coming to have been, this is used with I, you, we, they. And when you say we have been, this is how it is written. But we can contract the idea also. We've been. I've been. Okay, so there is a contraction happening there. That is also correct. So the pronunciation changes. It's not I have been, it's I've been. Okay, did you see the difference? Now, coming to had been, we had different types of tenses. We just discussed the different types of tenses coming to has been, have been, and had been. Now, has been and have been, let's take it again. Has been, I told you, is used when the action has been going on for a long time. Okay, it hasn't got completed or it hasn't ended at all. What is have been? It's the same thing. It gives you the same idea that it's going on. It hasn't ended at all, and the action never got completed. All right, it's still going on. It's like we have been learning English together throughout years and throughout the whole journey. That is the kind of idea you get. Now, coming to had been, you need to remember that had been goes with every subject. Okay, they had been, she had been, okay, I had been. Now, what is this had been? When you use had been, it means that the action was going on and it has got completed. It has ended. That is the meaning. So that is past perfect. So remember that had been agrees with all the subject. Of course, there are exceptions. So I'm repeating it again. Now, has been, have been, had been. Let me use all these three in a particular situation. So stay with me. I'm going to show you an illustration where subtitles will be given because you won't be able to see me. Just look at the subtitles, try to grasp what is shown on the screen. It is a situation where I'm going to use everything that we have discussed. All right? Okay. Today, I would like to share about two people, Tessa and Tom. Well, they are twins and also two different individuals. It has been a delight for their family to watch them grow together. This is Tessa and this is Tom. They have been treated equally by their family without any gender difference. Tessa is artistic and creative, and she has been learning guitar. Tom is enthusiastic and full of energy, and he has been working on acrobatics. I have been enjoying narrating about these children, and you have been watching it with patience. This reminds me about something. We all have been working on different skills since childhood. Sometimes people had been going through difficult times in life, but still we persevere with determination and have been working hard through it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this particular illustration. This is another way of learning the grammar parts that really confuses you. So, taking a particular context and using everything that you have learned, not everything all together, but at least take it part by part so that you use it in a particular situation, circumstance, or even you can create a story. That's a good way of learning it. So I hope you liked it and thank you for supporting me. Please do watch all the other videos because I have discussed a lot of things. Difference between accent and pronunciation, how to form sentences, how to read. I've given book reviews and everything. Please don't get obsessed with language learning. If you're not able to do it, you need to understand that you're using the wrong method. So in order to get the right method, I have created a lot of videos where you start with words, sentence formation. After learning something, how do you recap? And all such things definitely will help you. So thank you so much and always stay positive. It's a long journey and I'm with you. Bye-bye.